Aquarius, how's it going? This is your love reading for April 28th through May 4th. Happy birthday, guys. I hope you're enjoying your season. Anyway, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this doesn't resonate with you, check your other signs. I do recommend checking your Moon and Venus, as this is a love reading. This isn't going to resonate with all of you, so don't be alarmed if it's not your reading, right? It's not possible for it to resonate with every single Taurus on the planet. So for my overall energy, I use the Magdalene Oracle. For my main deck, I use the Witch's Tarot. And for my clarifiers, I use the Gilded. All right, so here we go. And I'm going to apologize in advance, guys. I can already tell this is not going to be a good reading. And nobody's had a good reading that I've done so far tonight. I don't know what is going on with people in their relationships. But if your relationship is perfect, this isn't your reading, I promise you. And in the way it's been going tonight, man, I don't know if there's something in the air. This is just a bad week for relationships, I guess. Anyway, so perception is your overall energy for this week, all right? Perception. Beware. Someone you are attracted to has a tendency to use others to fill their own void. To some extent, this is true of most relationships. However, in this particular case, the void wanting to be filled is insatiable. Nothing you say or do will ever be enough, so tread carefully. Don't allow yourself to be drawn into other people's problems. All is not the way it is presented. Use your intuition and trust your natural instincts. In spite of its problems, a valuable lesson will be derived from this relationship as you realize that we are responsible for our own well-being. Taking on another's emotional baggage is of no help to anyone, so remain emotionally detached and use your sixth sense. Uh-oh, guys. Alright, let's do this. So, your recent past, you have the Four of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, may mean something, doesn't have to. The Four of Cups reversed, though, is just kind of making a decision. Like, say you had a lot of options in front of you, and you were contemplating for a while, trying to figure out what you wanted to do about it, and it's you know, picking an option, making a decision, right? Now, your present, though, guys, you have the shadow side, which is the Devil card. Now, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, and that could be all that this means, but I don't think so. Not with that perception card there, and not with the card that comes after this one. So, there's some toxic shit here. Whatever it is in your world, if it's just toxic behavior patterns, anything done in excess, it could be actual addiction, whether that addiction is, you know, drugs, alcohol, porn, work, whatever it is, it's anything done in excess to where it becomes a problem. Or it could just be somebody has toxic behavior patterns, you know, personality issues, something like that. Could also be fear-based. We'll clarify. Now, your immediate future, guys, the Ten of Swords. I am so sorry. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with one, don't have to be, but obviously this is not a card you want to have in a relationship reading. It's crisis, it's defeat. This guy's probably dead on the ground from all the fucking knives in his back, right? It's betrayal. But it is a 10, so it is an ending. It's not ever going to get any worse than this right here, but this is in your future, so this probably hasn't happened yet. But just keep that in mind. If you do get to this point, if this is your reading, then I'm sorry. Just know that when you're feeling that way, it is the end of a cycle. So that's the bright side, I guess, right? Your potential obstacle in love, you have the Seven of Cups. This is water energy. So if there's not a water sign that is causing problems for you, this is being delusional. It's living in a fantasy world. It's not being clear about the person you're dealing with or the relationship, or one of you could have a lot of options. And I don't think that it's you, since you have narrowed yours down in the Four of Cups reversed in your recent past. So it's either somebody has a whole lot of fucking options out there, or somebody's living in a fantasy world. All right? All right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's clarify. Man, I'm about to just stop doing them tonight because they're just, oh, so heavy. They're straightforward as hell, but heavy as fuck. All right, clarify the shadow side for Taurus. What is this toxic shit Taurus is dealing with this week? Clarify the shadow side for Taurus. Clarify the shadow side for Taurus. Seven of Wands, that's standing your ground. It's being defensive. It's protecting yourself. So I'm not sure what the toxic energy is, but you are definitely on guard, as you should be, because it's fucking toxic. So, I mean, I'm going to pull another clarifier for it, but just to see what you're protecting yourself against. Maybe, hopefully I can get that out of this, but you're definitely on guard, and that's a good thing. All right? Clarify the Seven of Wands for Taurus. Oh, okay. So the Star, reversed, Aquarius energy. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're not acting right. You are protecting yourself. You're on guard because you're not healed. There's something happened here that you or the other person needs to heal from, and you're not fully healed, so it has you on guard. You have your walls up. But it's definitely a good thing for you. You definitely should be on guard with this person, because there's something really toxic, and you know, with perception, that's not, I mean, the first fucking word in that was beware. So guys, beware. All right, clarify the Ten of Swords. Wow, that was quick. Where the fuck did it go? Scrimp, where is it? My dog's right down here where it fell. All right, hold on, guys. Okay. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant. This is you. This is your card. So, I mean, to me, that's just... it is like you... I mean, it could be like a commitment, right? It's a breakup. But you may need to seek counseling. And I don't mean that like you need therapy. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But that's not how I mean it. I mean like spiritual counseling, and that might even come from yourself. You might not have to get that from an outside source, which is always the way I look at things. Like, everything you need is already within you. That's how I look at it. But you may need to just connect with that to get through this shit that is potentially coming up for you in the near future. You may just need to spiritually connect. And if you need to, you know, reach out to a counselor, you know, whatever your spiritual beliefs are, someone in that arena for you to help you through that, you definitely do that, okay? Let's get you some advice. Oh, Jesus, guys. All right, so your advice, you have the Sun. All right, that's clarity. It is the happiest card in the deck. But in the advice position, just make sure that you are clear. Make sure you're seeing everything for exactly what it is. Make sure that, you know, you don't have blinders on, that kind of thing. Make sure you're shining a light on all the bullshit that might come with this person. See this person or the situation for exactly what it is, all right? Make sure everything's out in the open. Everything is out there to be seen. And you have the Nine of Swords. You need to rest, guys. You need to heal. We already know that with the Star here reversed. You're not healing. You know, you're probably up all fucking night, stressed the fuck out. You know, you have anxiety, depression. It's crazy, right? You're feeling like shit because of this situation, and you need to heal from it. And don't ever let anybody put you in that position. If a relationship is doing that to you, don't be in it. It's not worth it. Okay? I promise. You're just wasting your life, wasting your energy. So take a break, rest, get clarity. Do I want to clarify anything else? Because this is another one of those heavy ass readings, I swear. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess I'll pull another clarifier. We'll get you another advice card. How about that? Advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus, April 28th through May 4th. Advice for Taurus, April 28th through May 4th. Yeah, duh. Same as your present. 7 of Wands. Stand your ground. There goes my voice. Stand your ground. Protect yourself. Keep your guard up. Pay attention to what this person's doing. Like, pay really fucking close attention because they're doing some shit here. I don't know what it is. If it's they have a lot of options or if they're just a toxic fucking person. I don't know, but you need to really pay attention. Don't be all up in your head about it because then you're not going to see things clearly, and you need to see things clearly so that you can protect yourself and heal from whatever this has done to you, okay? All right, take care, guys.